Am I not the most masculine man you've ever seen? Welcome to Quacky Duck City, Donald's Quacky Duck City. We're staying in a special room for the return of this event at Tokyo Disney Resort. This is at Disney Ambassador Hotel. This is a Donald's Quacky Duck City room. It's going to be crazy, and we're all decked out for it. So call me Tom Fauntleroy Corliss. Here we go. We begin our tour at the entrance of the room. And off the entrance of the room, there is a closet. The light is motion activated. You see it just turned on both in the hallway and in the closet. The wallpaper is pretty spectacular. It's Mickey, some Art Deco influence. There is a step stool. There is a luggage rack. There is a safe. There are the slippers, which you only find here at the Ambassador. These are the children's slippers. These are the adult, which have the kind of director Mickey. I don't know what he's supposed to be for this hotel, but nonetheless. So this will be, in a lot of cases, a standard room at the Ambassador, just with some decor. So if you're thinking about staying at the Ambassador, this room tour will be helpful because, again, pretty much the standard. Or is it Minnie? Because there's Minnie in her, they're in their 1930s pie-eyed style. Maybe it's Minnie on the slippers. Let's take a look. But you have to open this door to light this, I guess. There you go. Let's see. Oh, it's Mickey. Yeah, he's kind of in an old-timey director hat. Yeah, okay. Well, the light shut off. You get the idea. Anyway. Yes. So let's... Also, Mickey and Minnie on a film strip up at the top of the wallpaper. We progress this way into the bathroom. Now, again, the Donald's Quacky Duck City decor is going to be all confined to the bedroom. We'll get there. Stay with me. But here is the vanity. Here are the things you get to take home. These are not, again, not Quacky Duck City related, but they're the regular that are always here. So here is the Disney Ambassador Hotel little plastic cups you get to take home. Here are, here's the amenity kit and the toothbrushes in kids and adult sizes. You get to take all that home. Nice little souvenirs of your stay at the Ambassador. There is a Mickey mirror here as well. Underneath we have the famous rolling, I don't even know what to call it. Rolling drawers, rolling vanity assistants. I don't know what to call this thing. But either way, it could be useful. You can roll it anywhere in the room really, but here, you know, if you want to store makeup in it or whatever, you have it there. All three of the super mega deluxe hotels here at Tokyo Disney Resort have their own towels, which are great. There's the one with the A for Ambassador, the Ambassador icon logo on there. And then the wallpaper here has some Mickeys in it as well. Off of the entry here, this closes, so the vanity could have privacy, but also then the toilet room and the shower room will both have their own doors. So there's the brooms from Fantasia dumping water, which makes sense because it's a bathroom. Here is the toilet room. So there is our Japanese style toilet with bidet, obviously. There's a phone in here, and then a lot of this wallpaper. The whole room covered in that wallpaper. Has a nice wall border too. Some colorful tile, blue and white. And then we're going to go off to the shower room, which again will not be themed to Duck City, but has some nice tile in it. Of course, being Japan, you take a shower here, there's a bath there, but it's all one shared sealed room, so there's no curtain or anything. You just close the door and you start the shower. Yeah. I kind of like the shower room. Kind of wish I had one at home. I like that. In these drawers, there is hair dryer. There's a hairbrush. There's cream. No. All right, let's go out here. There is this fantastic Sorcerer Mickey mirror here at the entry. It's very, very cool. It's etched glass. It's not a decal. It's very nice. Very nice. We also have, sorry, I'm switching lenses a lot here. What you get for staying at these hotels are also reusable bags. So this is the Disney Ambassador Hotel reusable bag you get to take home as well. Then there is this big wood thing. This is nothing. There's nothing here. But down here, we have our coffee and tea supplies. And we also have the fridge. Mini fridge stocked with water. Okay. There's the tea kettle, ice bucket, cups, mugs. These are, I think, custom for this hotel. These mugs, I think. If not, they're at least very thematic. They work. All right. It's time for the big reveal, shall we? Welcome to Duck City. I'm going to draw the curtains for a minute. I feel like the natural light's killing the room a little bit. We'll look out there in a second because we kind of accidentally have a park view. It's not intended to be a park view. It's not sold as a park view. But we do have a park view. Get this closed. There we go. All right. It's dark and moody in this room now. So yes, lots of decor for Donald's Quacky Duck City hanging out in this room. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the duck in the room. This giant golden headboard. This is nuts. This is not normally here, obviously. So there's Donald, King Donald. He's three-dimensional. So he's three-dimensional. These guys are flat. The ducks, the ducks. So I believe the story of Duck City is Donald falls asleep in the bathtub and dreams of this world where he is the best at everything and everyone adores him. And so the idea is there's these rubber ducks, the rubber duckies that idolize him, of all different kinds, chefs and directors and fancy little businessmen, etc. They're very, very cute. They are sort of the focal point of the entire Quacky Duck City celebration. Because it's a dream, they've chosen sort of a motif, which is, since it's not a real world, it's this comic strip style. So everything's in this pop art comic strip style at the event. So this room art with Pete, of course, a dream world where Pete would celebrate Donald Duck, but also all of his friends. Although they are his friends, they all love Donald, but celebrate him more than they already do, including Mickey waving that Donald is #1 flag. As Donald has had that inferiority complex his entire career with Mickey Mouse. But really fantastic art. There's a lot of great little details on the flag poles. There's little ducks and really, really cool. Across the way, we have the dresser and the TV stand, and on top, this is insane. This is a dimensional display they've added onto the top of the television. These are made with acrylic, and then art is placed over them. They're very, very nice. These statues are not appearing at the event this year. Last year at the event, they were on the pillars in the center of World Bazaar. They were big versions of these. They didn't come back this year, but it's cool. They get to live on here in the Quacky Duck City room. Also, this is the bunting from last year. This is last year's event bunting. But very, very cute. Great little photo op up here with Donald as the best singer, the best musician, the best artist, the best chef. He is the best everything in Quacky Duck City. Or Duck City, I should say. It's Duck City. Duck City is the name of the city. Here's the special bedspread. Donald is a super duck. There's two of them. So this one has the singer, the artist, and the dancer. This one, he is the chef. He's the best athlete. And then he's the best entertainer. Down on the sides, we have a repeating pattern with the duck crown, which you saw on the door before. So the duck crown pattern continues here on the side of the bedding. Here is our standard, getting back to some of the standard stuff in this room. The end table in the center has a notepad and a pen. If we open this up, it will be their own stationery. There's a USB outlet and 2 standard outlets. 2-prong because it's Japan. It's a 2-prong outlet. So make sure if you have a 3-prong item, you have a 2-prong adapter that you can use. There's a tiny drawer here as well that has, of course, postcards. Oh, they switched to 20 years of Duffy. I didn't even realize. These are the standard postcards you always get at the Ambassador. Now, there are other postcards in this room. We're going to get there in a second. Now we're going to move to the couch. Above the couch, we've got some new art. We have the King of the Stars. Donald as the King of the Stars. Below is the standard Ambassador Hotel couch, but with some new cushions. You don't get to take these home. We have the white King Ducky. Super Duck. I love that. Again, this is not a product. The tag says Quacky Duck 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 City on it. Even though this, and it even says Ambassador Hotel. This is made just for this event. They won't sell these after either. Like, those won't get sold. I think they just get destroyed. I've never heard of anyone being able to buy any of the propping from the rooms after. Then you have the yellow ducky and quack and great duck. It's weird it says quack now because gua is the sound in Japan that a duck makes. We say quack, they say gua. Cultural difference, language difference, but the quack has won out this year. There is an end table in the room here with a light. Here is a table with chairs. And here are some things we get to take home, some special things. Postcards. We have special postcards from the event. These are exclusive to this room. So there is the Quack White King Ducky postcard with more of the duckies on the back. It says Ambassador Hotel. And then we have this one, which are the six Donalds from the bedspread on a postcard. Disney Ambassador Hotel postcard. Super Duck. Those we do get to take home. There is a light, a Mickey light in the corner of the room. We got more of that Mickey Minnie wallpaper going across the room as well. And then if we go and open this back up now, there's an Art Deco pattern on these privacy shades, just so you know, because we don't overlook anything at Tokyo Disney Resort. No detail is too small. We kind of have a park view of Disney Sea. So there is Mount Prometheus off in the distance. I see the spires of Mermaid Lagoon in the center there. And then we have some of the tops of the buildings of Arabian Coast out in the distance as well. The general idea of the themed rooms is they pick rooms that were less desirable, so we're pretty deep in the building. But this looks out at the park. It's not a park view because you see backstage facilities and there's lots of just local traffic going by. We've stayed out this side before, the Chip and Dale rooms. They generally try to, it's a way to entice people to stay in maybe what they think are less desirable rooms. But as, you know, the American park goer, I think just being able to look at any of a park, never mind a park icon, is pretty darn cool. So, yeah, this is our room, Duck City. The Donald's Quacky Duck 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 City room will be available through June when the event concludes. So it's a very short run. If you're wondering why they didn't really do the bathroom and beyond, it's because really this does not last a long time. This is not priced much more than other rooms at the Ambassador. It's not a big price difference, if any, depending when you're staying here. So there's no real reason to not book it unless if it's just simply not available. But this is our Duck City room, number 1 duck. Gua gua.